What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're coming to you live from the Yacht Club here in Walt Disney World. Beach Club Sisters Resort. We reviewed that recently, so click the link below to check that one out. But today, we're at the Yacht Club. We're going to let you know whether this place is worth your time and your money for you and your family. So stick around and find out. All right, so Disney's Yacht Club first opened in 1990, and it was designed by the famed architect Robert A.M. Stern, who also created the Beach Club and the BoardWalk Inn. While it's often paired with its sister resort, the Beach Club, Yacht Club has a more refined and stately aesthetic. Think navy blues, leather chairs, and polished wood. It's elegant, quiet, and sophisticated without feeling too stuffy for families. One of the biggest perks about staying at the Yacht Club is the location. You're just a 5-minute walk to EPCOT's International Gateway and about a 15-minute walk or a boat ride to Hollywood Studios. You've also got bus service to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and the Skyliner station is just across the bridge at the International Gateway. All right, so one perk about the Yacht Club is obviously its proximity to the parks. Coming with that proximity is also proximity to the Skyliner, which we are enjoying right now. Great for park hopping or for resort hopping, which we're doing today, right, Bells? So we're heading up to Riviera for some breakfast, brunch, and
we're coming to a stop.
And we are coming to a complete stop. Word of advice: Skyliner does go down when it's windy or lightning, and it looks like we're about to have both. So hopefully we make it to the Riviera on time for our reservation. But one more perk for staying in the Yacht Club: Skyliner access. Rooms at the Yacht Club are modern, comfortable, and recently refurbished. You can expect a muted nautical palette with blues, grays, and whitewashed wood. Standard rooms sleep up to 5 with 2 queens and a daybed. The prices range from $500 to over $800 a night depending on the season and the view. All right, guys, so let's do this room tour. Yacht Club. Here we go. Over here you can see the coffee station. Plenty of coffee, plenty of creamers, plenty of tea if you're into that kind of thing. We got the Keurig set up. Down here we have a cooler. Pretty standard. Over here, let's see what this closet looks like. Very nice. Lights pop on when you open it. I don't know why, but that always impresses me. Okay, and we move along. Let's check out this bathroom area. Plenty of towels. We have the whole nautical theme. Got some hidden Mickeys made out of knots. Very nice. Dual sinks. Not too bad. Wooden mirror. You know, it's given classy Newport, Rhode Island vibes. Subtle Disney theming. Over here we have a door separating the toilet from the sinks. You got a door separating the bathroom from the rest of the room. So love that. Even more towels. You got this cute little sailboat on the toilet paper, which we showed you guys last time we did the Beach Club review. Make sure you subscribe so you can check that video out. Over here, pretty straightforward shower tub combo with the Sea Marine shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Nothing mind-blowing just yet in there. As we look over here, we got the safe, we have the iron, we have the ironing board. Everything you need to get your clothes nice and fresh. Moving along into the bedroom, we have 2 queen beds. We have Dominic on one bed, taking it easy. We have Bells over here writing a letter at the desk. Is there anything you want to show us at the desk? Is there another mini desk under the desk?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we saw that at Beach Club as well. They had the little desk under the desk, which I thought was impressive. Over here, more naval, marine themes. We have Donald. We have Goofy. We have some seagulls chilling out. Got a Steamboat Willie on the lampshade. Love it. Let's see what these curtains have to offer. More ships. Steamboats as well. Not bad. Nice little mirror over here. Over here we have a pull-out couch, which Bells will be sleeping on tonight. We'll see how that pull-out compares to other pull-outs we've experienced, most recently at the Contemporary, which was very comfy. So we are a party of 4, but our kids are getting older, so we really need 5 different sleeping situations. Over here we have a nice little end table with a drawer. And then I literally just broke the handle too. Don't ban me, Disney. Do not ban me. Reading lights next to the bed, which is always convenient. Solid TV. Over here we have the dresser situation. Extra pillow and blankets for your convenience. Plenty of USB outlets as well as regular power outlets. So pretty straightforward room. Not bad. I think what's going to make or break this location is the amenities and the convenience, which we'll get to later on in the video. But for now, this is the room. This is what it has to offer. So is this worth your time, money, energy? We just have Bells, the newest member of the maintenance crew, repair the dresser drawer. And it opens. Cute little drawer if you need to store something cute and little. So that's the room. We are on the first floor with a resort view. Our view is of the marina area and the newly renovated Stormalong Bay, which we're excited is open. So we will be reviewing that once we partake in that. We are on the end of the building, closer to the Hollywood Studio side. So, that's a perk if you're going to that park. So, yeah, that's pretty much the room in a nutshell. Stick around, find out what else we have to say about this place beyond these 4 walls.
All right, let's talk about what might be the biggest reason people book the Yacht Club. I'm talking about Stormalong Bay. This isn't just a pool. It's a 3-acre mini water park with a sand bottom pool, lazy river, whirlpools, and a 230-foot water slide built into a shipwreck. If pool time is a big part of your vacation, this is arguably the best pool at Walt Disney World. All right, let's talk about dining. When it comes to dining, there's some solid options. You have the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which is a signature restaurant known for its dry-aged steaks and a refined atmosphere, perfect for a date night. Ale and Compass is your table service go-to for breakfast or dinner with New England coastal comfort food. And for quick bites, there's the Market at Ale and Compass, which has solid grab-and-go options, coffee, and snacks. Plus, you're walking distance from the amazing dining in EPCOT and the BoardWalk, so plenty to eat around here. During our stay, we did order to go from Ale and Compass, and the food was delicious. Rude ended up going with a pasta, and I went with the short ribs. Sitting down in a restaurant with the 2 kids after park hopping all day just really wasn't going to work out. So we ended up going to the poolside pool bar to get some chicken fingers and fries for the kids, and Ale and Compass to get some takeaway food for ourselves. Delicious. Next trip, if time allows, definitely gonna have a nice sit down and enjoy the food in the restaurant while we're there. So speaking of traveling with kids, let's talk about who this place is for. Yacht Club tends to appeal to couples, older families, and convention guests, and it's actually one of the only deluxe resorts with a convention center. While it's still great for kids thanks to the pool, the vibe is quieter and more sophisticated compared to some other Disney resorts. Like all Disney Deluxe resorts, staying here gets you early theme park entry and extended evening hours on select nights at Magic Kingdom and EPCOT. And again, if you're doing Lightning Lane, you'll get the 7 days in advance to book those Lightning Lanes and the individual Lightning Lanes just for staying on Disney property. All right, so the big question, is Disney's Yacht Club worth it? If you're looking for an upscale, peaceful place to relax and EPCOT is a big part of your trip, this might be the perfect fit. Between the unbeatable location, elegant theming, Stormalong Bay is truly a standout in the deluxe category. Just know you'll be paying for that convenience.
All right, so our stay at Yacht Club is coming to an end. As you could tell from all the in-depth information I gave you earlier in the video, there's some pros, there's some cons, but we're gonna give you the whole our brief review. Bells is gonna join me on this one.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Riviera Resort, a Disney vacation club. As one of the most picturesque vacation destinations in the world, the European Riviera has fascinated and inspired many great artists over the centuries, including Walt Disney himself.
All right, so Yacht Club is a sister resort to Beach Club. Bells, you've stayed at both now. What do you think? Which one do you prefer?
Beach Club. All the way.
Is there anything that makes Beach Club better than Yacht Club in your mind?
It's brighter than the Yacht Club.
So the scenery, the ambiance, it's a little darker in the Yacht Club.
All right, so like I always do for you guys, I'm going to give you my straight up honest opinion on this one. Is Yacht Club worth it? Like I already told you guys before, the prices could jump to over $800 a night. Thankfully, you know, if you have an annual pass, there's discounts all the time. So I was able to book this with my annual pass. I get a nice discount. Even with that discount, I would have to say this is my least favorite deluxe resort stay thus far. As Bells referred to it, it's darker than Beach Club. So while it has this muted palette that some may find appealing, for families, and even, you know, if I was traveling by myself, the aesthetic really is not very enthusiastic, right? So the lobby is nice, you know, but it's a little stiff and stale in my humble opinion, you know, especially if you compare it to a Polynesian, you know, even a Grand Floridian. It's more stiff and stale than the Grand Floridian. So for $800, yes, you do get the convenience of being right next to EPCOT and relatively close to Hollywood Studios. Yes, you do get the convenience of being right across from the boardwalk. Yes, you do get Stormalong Bay, which unfortunately we didn't get to participate in because we had a little rain on our trip. But with all that being said, I would definitely advise to either stay at the boardwalk or even the Beach Club as opposed to Yacht Club if you're looking to stay in that Epcot resort area. It really just does not match the price tag, what you're paying versus what you're getting, you know. So the room overall is decent. You saw the room tour, but it really doesn't make you feel like you're on vacation the way a Polynesian does, or, you know, even a Contemporary, the magic of being right next to Magic Kingdom, or even the boardwalk, just the life of, you know, the boardwalk outside your room and your window. This resort is a little bit too uptight for a guy like myself. But I could be, you know, wrong. So if you've had a better experience than I did, if this place, you know, was your dream vacation and really you felt like every dollar of that $800 price tag was worth it, definitely let me know down below, because maybe I missed something. You know, again, I didn't eat in the restaurants, so I think that's a loss on my end. But even with those occurring, I don't see how this would leapfrog any of the deluxe resorts I've stayed at thus far. So with that being said, like we always say at this time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next time, holla.